Tonight, America is grieving a heartbreaking loss. Former President Donald Trump has spoken out with strong emotion following the tragic assassination of Turning Point USA co-founder and CEO Charlie Kirk during an event in Utah. In his message, Trump described himself as filled with grief and anger, calling Charlie a true patriot, a fighter for liberty, and a martyr for truth and freedom. Charlie Kirk, only 31 years old, was taking part in a student forum at Utah Valley University when he was shot in the neck. Eyewitness video showed him bleeding heavily as people rushed to help. He leaves behind his wife of 4 years, Erica, and their 2 young children, Mia Grace, just 3 years old, and James Charles, only 1. For his family, friends, and the millions of young Americans who admired him, the shock is overwhelming. Trump remembered Charlie not only as a bold voice for conservative values, but also as a man of deep faith. He said we can take comfort in the belief that Charlie is now at peace with God in heaven. Trump's message extended heartfelt prayers to Erica, to Charlie's children, and to the entire family during this dark hour of heartbreak. Charlie Kirk had dedicated his life to reaching America's youth. Through his Prove Me Wrong sessions and his recent American Comeback Tour, he invited open debate, encouraging students everywhere to question, challenge, and engage. Trump said no one brought young people into the political conversation better than Charlie. With logic, humor, courage, and grace, he connected with a generation searching for answers. But Trump's speech also carried a warning. He said that violence and murder are the tragic outcome of years of hateful rhetoric, where opponents are demonized and compared to the worst criminals in history. According to Trump, this toxic environment is fueling political violence, and it must stop now. He vowed that his administration would track down those responsible not only for Charlie's assassination, but for the rising wave of politically motivated attacks across America. From the attack in Butler, Pennsylvania, to shootings targeting law enforcement, to the violent assault on Congressman Steve Scalise years ago, Trump said too many innocent lives have already been lost to this kind of hatred. The time has come, he said, for all Americans to recommit to the principles Charlie stood for: free speech, faith, patriotism, and the rule of law. In closing, Trump declared that Charlie Kirk's mission will not be silenced. An assassin may have fired a bullet, but he failed, because Charlie's voice and legacy will only grow stronger. Trump reminded the nation that Charlie was the very best of America and that his message will live on for generations. He ended with a blessing for Charlie's memory, for his family, and for the United States of America. Friends, this is truly a dark moment, but also a call to unity. What do you think about President Trump's powerful words? Do you believe Charlie Kirk's legacy will inspire even more young Americans to stand up for their values? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated with all the latest breaking news and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now and join us here on InsightPulse.